I guess I wanted to put this video out for the people who are struggling with finding their own identity when their family might not have the best morals or the best outlook on life, you know? They might not do the right things and make the right choices. For me, it was my brothers and drug use, and my mum with alcoholism, and my brothers also were involved in a bit of crime. They'd end up in jail multiple times. Um, so I was taught from a young age that you just everything is sorted by fighting, by substance abuse, just doing the things that you shouldn't do, that you shouldn't be taught. I was taught, and I tried to branch away from that. I suck as a good kid, I really did. But after years and years of just constant barraging from people around me at school, I was bullied. I was from 13 years of age. I was called a junkie when I wasn't a junkie. It was only because my family were addicts. I was held up to their standards. I was called a junkie. I was looked at like a troublemaker by teachers. I couldn't hang out with certain people at school because their parents had said that I'm a bad influence because of my family's past. And I don't think that's fair, but I do understand why. I do get it. Um, but it got to the point where I had given in. I'd been in this dark place. I had started doing drugs. I'd started just being an idiot and resorting to doing the things that I didn't want to do because I had seen the damage it had done. But ironically, I went there and I did it, and I got into such a dark place that I had feeded into these comments. I had allowed it to take over to where in the end, I proved them right. I proved them right. I was a junkie. I made a lot of bad choices. I did a lot of stupid things I shouldn't have done. And it was all because my mental health, and because years and years and years of hearing the same thing over and over again, I'd just been like, well, if that's what they think of me, why not be it? Why not give in to it? But that's not the way to do it. It's not. It really isn't. If you want to live a long, prosperous life, break away from the cycle. Who gives a shit what your family does? You don't have to follow everything the ones before you say, your siblings say. You don't have to follow everything they do and say, okay? Because it can be the death of you. Honestly, your family isn't always right, especially if you got a dysfunctional one. Just find your own path. Do things that are good for you. Do th- do things do things that normal people would do, and see how much better it makes you feel rather than the way you were taught. Instead of punching on, or instead of yelling and screaming and getting in someone's face, how about you step back, have a nice conversation over a cup of tea or something, I don't know. You know? Um there's always another way to sort it, and there's always a workaround. But you just got to put the work in yourself to deprogram yourself from the ones before you. Because if you just stick on that path, if you just give into all the negativity and all the bullshit that the ones before you taught you, you're going to be stuck like that for the rest of your life. I'm just lucky that I broke away from that cycle, and to be honest, I'm not proud of myself because like really, for a normal person you shouldn't be proud, but I'm proud that I haven't end up in a jail cell. I haven't overdosed before. Like I haven't like died. I haven't ended up in jail. So I'm proud in terms of that. I am proud of myself that I stuck away. But I'm also not, because you shouldn't be proud of something that at 20 years of age you shouldn't even be thinking about that. That shouldn't even be on your mind, but it is because the way I was programmed. But you can break that. You can break that cycle. I tell you, your family ain't you. Your identity is your own identity. You make who you are. You are the one who holds the blueprint. The blueprint is in your hands. You just got to put it into motion, man. Um, That's just as real as it gets. Just honestly, even if it doesn't even have to be family, mate. It could be friends. It could be friends that you've adopted as your family, or just friends who are around 24/7, who teach you these things, and you learn things from them when you're around them too much, certain mannerisms and certain ideas. And like, if something's bad for you, get rid of it, or just don't. Put it in the ear, out the other ear, mate. It's as easy as that. Don't allow it to don't allow it to corrupt you the way it has corrupted the people before you, because it's going to keep going on. It will keep happening. You will do it to your kids. You will do it they will do it to their kids. They'll, blah blah blah. You know what I'm trying to say. You got to break the cycle before the cycle breaks you.